Shalom, family. This is the elder. All praises to the creators and our ancestors. But family, this video going to be about Stephen A. Smith saying that they got reports that his co-workers trying to get him fired. You can go to Ticket TV, shout out to that brother, who did a 54-minute video on this situation about his co-workers trying to get him fired. I'm going to play this little clip and let y'all listen at it. Then I'm going to come back with my commentary. This is Stephen A. Smith. He was kind of hot about it too. All the things that he done.
I'm going to let you guys hear exactly what Stephen A. Smith had to say about this situation, man. He was not happy that those people went behind his back and tried to get him fired, being his co-workers. And he also went off on Draymond Green, too, because of the situation with Draymond Green. Let's get right to it.
Man, I had no idea that he felt this way. I was given no clue whatsoever. And that is what really has me feeling rubbed the wrong way. If you have a problem, you know my number. You know how to holler at me. If I sat up there and talked with Draymond Green and others...
He talked about Draymond Green, because Draymond Green called him out for his foolishness.
All of a sudden stop speaking with Draymond Green, and Draymond Green never knew, and then I go on a publication or a podcast or a broadcast, and I talk about him and say stuff that he had no clue about. Considering the relationship we had, you would think he would have called me and said, yo, this is my problem with you. That's what men do, and Draymond Green prides himself at being a man. But that wasn't accorded to me. I had no clue. I had no idea.
So Stephen A. was going off right there about Draymond Green going on Shaq's podcast, going off on Stephen A. about Stephen A. criticizing him when he got suspended for all the different things he did. And Stephen A. had kept taking up for Draymond. And then after the last incident, Stephen A. was like, yo, look, I can't take up for Draymond Green no more. After everything he's been doing, it's like, I can't fight what the people are saying about you, dog, because you're doing so much stuff. You putting the people that's defending you in a bad situation. But he went on from that situation to talk about how the ESPN co-workers tried to get him fired.
So it is what it is. But I bring that up because I got something important that I want to say. I'm sick of some of these dudes. And I'm not going to mention any names. But I've about had it up to here with people smiling in my face. And I'm not talking about Draymond here because he clearly did not smile in my face and talk behind my back. I hadn't seen him or heard from him. And I wasn't looking for him, so I didn't know anything that was going on. But I've been through a lot over the last month or so. You know, the whole thing with people misconstruing my comments about, you know, Trump and the black community when I was only talking about black Trump supporters and what they say to him. I wasn't talking about black people. I certainly wasn't connecting Trump and the criminal accusations against him with that of black people in a criminal element. I'm a proud black man. I would never do that to my community.
Really?
And you do what you want to do. I damn sure ain't voting for him. Because I think that, you know where I stand with Trump. I think the presidency is a statesmanship position, and it's about bringing people together, not about being divisive, and I think he's divisive. But in the aftermath of all of that, I got people from all over the place coming at me. I had friends that I've known for years, letting people come on their platform and talk about me and call me everything but a child of God for 3 hours. I got colleagues that smiled in my face and went behind my back to the bosses talking shit. When you've been around for as long as I've been around, let me say something to all of you out there.
Stephen A. Smith, you brought this on yourself, criticizing black people, criticizing the athletes, criticizing Kwame Brown, criticizing Alvin Iverson. When black people do something, you ready to pounce on them. Talking about did it every day. But when Dana White abused his wife, you ain't saying nothing about that. When Josh Giddey was supposed to be messing with some underage girl, you and your co-worker Molly ain't had nothing to say about that. When Jerry Jones, a little boy, he was at a place trying to stop black people from going to school, you swept that up under the rug. All you do is get on ESPN and degrade black people, especially black men, and you did Kyrie Irving, try to get him, take his money away from him and criticize him behind a tweet. Now it's all coming back to you. And I know nobody ain't nobody like no Stephen A. Smith. That's the kind of information and the narrative that he be putting out against his own people. Now it's all coming back to it. That's right. That he was there messing around with Pat McAfee. You know if you go to messing with him, you're gone. That's right, family. Now he talk about people talking about him like a child of God. You messed over Kwame Brown, said bad things about him, and a lot of other melanated brothers. That's right, Stephen A. Smith. One thing about the University of Law of Karma, it doesn't miss nobody, Stephen A. Smith. It don't miss me if I do something I ain't got no business. That's right, family. Now, the walls is falling in on him. It won't be long before they get rid of him. Anytime his co-workers trying to get rid of him, that tell you right there ain't nobody like him because of his rhetoric, because of his arrogance, because of his bigotry. That's right, family. Well, we're going to cut this video short. Love to hear your comments on this situation. Peace, blessings, and love. Shalom. Everybody have a blessed and holy Sabbath day. And I'm out.